on the pole for heat race number 1 here in round 1 from Hayes, Kansas. Had a tough run last night. It'll be the 25X of Troy Burkhart on his outside. Had a great run last night in the Charlie Clark Memorial from Boyden, Iowa. That'll be the 17 of Austin Brands.
The Steinbach boys are going to make up row number 2. Marty to the inside in the 5 Eli. Tanner to the outside in the 5.
Row number 3 on the inside, currently second in the Stock Car Crown Summer Series point standings. He was our Dash for Cash winner last night from Beatrice. It's the 19 of Kyle Vanover. And on his outside, scheduled to be the 99 from Malvern, Iowa. It's the crazy one, Jesse Sobbing.
Road number 4 to the inside. Out of Council Bluffs, the 90 of Bob Walker to his outside. The 10C out of Denison, Iowa. That's Corey Stapleton.
We could have put any number one of these drivers in the tough customer column, so I'm going to throw this guy in that column. 5th row on the inside from Atlantic, Iowa. That'll be the 13 BH. That is Dusty Van Horn. And rounding out the field from Elkhorn, Nebraska, in car number 6, it's the little bomber, Nick Brueggemann. Oh, so that's it.
All right.
That's how Jesse got the car.
So, once again, Husker update. Those of you that don't want to know, plug your ears. Ignore me right now like you've been doing most of the night. Huskers win 3-3. We're back to 500.
Here we go, race fans. The field tightens up. First of 8 heat races here in round number 1 for the stock cars. We go green here at the Speedway Motors Cornhusker Classic once again.
Side by side. 3 wide now, 2 deep out of turn number 2. They're going to hold on to it.
Austin Brands with the whole shot as they go into turn number 3. He'll take Troy Burkhart with him on the outside. Kyle Vanover first taker on the low side. Lap 1 will go to Austin Brands. How about Jesse Sobbing getting the second car from Ryan Harris? That's Ryan's primary, I think his primary car, running the 99 instead of the 49. He's ready to take the fight to Vanover for that 3rd spot. Sobbing go to the low side of Vanover as they go to turn number 3. Slide up the hill. Burkhart's there. Just enough room to make it work. Burkhart will maintain the 2nd spot. Vanover was 3rd as they crossed the line. Couldn't have gotten much closer without making contact. I wasn't so sure they didn't make contact. Just how tight it is.
We'll have to watch the replay on Advantage Racing TV tomorrow morning as we get set for tomorrow night's racing action.
Whoa.
Burkhart jumping the cushion there in turns 3 and 4.
Sobbing lost it.
Watch out.
Oh, Dusty Van Horn narrowly missed him. And the caution will be out. Jesse Sobbing, a very rare mistake on the 99 machine. Again, that's not Jesse's primary car. That's the 49, normally driven by Ryan Harris. Ryan is going to be driving his black and silver car for tonight. You saw have that big hit off of turn number 2 during the hobby stock heats. Hate to see that. Going to be a long off season for the driver out of Missouri Valley, Iowa. Always love watching him. Has great family support. Always love seeing his family join him in victory lane whenever he makes it down there. Just not going to be this year for the 27.
The little time I've spent in dirt racing, it amazes me that you don't generally believe in good luck or bad luck, but you can watch these drivers, and some drivers just, they cannot buy good luck for any amount of money in the world. They just have all the worst luck in the world.
Sometimes if you don't have bad luck, you'd have none. If you didn't have that, you didn't have any at all. As we go back to green, let's get back to it. Austin Brands, your race leader, as we come off at turn number 2. Kyle Vanover in the 2nd spot now. He's able to get around Troy Burkhart there. And now here comes the 10C of Corey Stapleton. Stapleton doing a great job holding down the 4th spot. The driver out of Denison, Iowa, looking to the inside of Burkhart for 3rd. Not going to happen there. Meanwhile, Dusty Van Horn threatening Marty Steinbach to try and take that 5th spot away.
Kyle Vanover a 10th faster than Austin Brands. Last lap, we talked about it. Kyle Vanover picked up the Twin Rivers Dash for Cash money in the stock cars last night. He finished in the top 8 in the 22-lap feature. Is able to run in the Dash for Cash. Ended up picking up that win. I believe a $500 bonus for him on top of the money he already won for finishing 8th.
$522 to be exact, I believe.
Thank you.
There you go. That's on top of the money he earned for finishing 6th in that main event last night. And now he's got something to say. Could he add another 50 to it if he can pick off Austin Brands? White flag out.
Yeah, Brands kind of jumped the cushion there in turn 3, but was able to make it work in his favor out of turn number 4. Started to pull away again, although Brands a little bit sideways in the exit of turn number 2 that time.
Vanover's going to dive low. Does he have enough room to make it? Brands has got a good hustle. Vanover going to give Brands the room, and Brands will hang on to score the win. Kyle Vanover in second, then it's Troy Burkhart. And then it is Corey Stapleton and Dusty Van Horn. Great race. I mean,
fantastic race.
I mean, what else would you expect from the stock cars?
Marty Steinbach, Bob Walker, Nick Brueggemann, Tanner Steinbach, and Jesse Sobbing round out the field.
Well, one more time, race fans, give him a round of applause. He'll go to the scale to make it official. Driver out of Boyden, Iowa, car number 17, your winner, Austin Brands. Here is how we stack him up on the pole. He's a 2-time I-80 Speedway track champion. From Corning, Iowa, it's the 31 of Nick Woodard. On his outside be the other Stapleton in the house from Denison, Iowa. That'll be Mike Stapleton in the 10.
Row number 2 to the inside out of Utica, Nebraska. It's the 22. That's going to be Steve Shepard. On his outside, the 99X, that's Dallin Murdy.
Third row back on the inside from Hebron, Nebraska. That'll be the 64. That'll be Dusty Blake. On his outside, this guy had a whale of a run last night from Corpus Christi, Texas. It'll be the 8J of Cameron Starry.
Row number 4 to the inside out of Nebraska City. It's going to be the 6D of Jeremy Down. On his outside out of Underwood, the 53R, Little Larry Robinson.
Your 5th and final row on the inside from Beatrice. It'll be the 84. It's the Bullet, Benji Legg. And your 10th and final starter from Louisville, Nebraska, that'll be the 55X. It's the Little Catfish. It's Tim Drake.
Heat race 2 of 8 in your Rotella's Italian Bakery stock cars.
Well over half this field beeth tough customers. Definitely on my list. So here we go. We'll tighten it up again. And it's the 2-time I-80 Speedway champion, Nick Woodard, on pole position in that beautiful blue and white 31. Field tightens up, and we will come to life off of turn number 4 right here and now. Heat race number 2 of round 1 for the stock cars. And 3 wide right off the bat. Dallin Murdy not wasting time.
Oh, car around. Nick Woodard goes around right in the middle of the field. Everyone avoids. Does Woodard get going?
He will.
Battle for the race lead is on. Dallin Murdy's got it on the high side. Will he have the momentum run out of the turn? He will. Dallin Murdy will lead lap number 1 as we get another car around.
That's Jeremy Down. Dallin Murdy, your race leader. We'll see if Jeremy Down can get it refired. Tick, 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 tick. Caution.
Oh, had it going, but I think he killed it.
All the time ran down on the 6 machine of Jeremy Down, and will be under caution. 1 lap officially in the books, 7 remain here in our 2nd Rotella's Italian Bakery stock car heat race. So it won't be too much longer. They got the lineup just like that, and we are ready to get back to it.
Apparently Cousin Eddie is at the racetrack tonight.
Well, he's bundled up. He's got the right idea.
Thank you to Brandy Meyer for tagging that post.
There you go.
That's great.
Caution lights go out, and it's the game changer. Dallin Murdy up on the pole. He won here back in July with the Stock Car Crown Tour. That was a $4,000 victory. Could he back that up with a $5,300 win tomorrow? Green flag back in the air. So we get back to business. A lot of drivers taking the outside lane. Benji Legg, the only one on the low side. 3 wide for a moment as Dusty Blake looks to the inside of Tim Drake. That's for 5th. And Blake will scoot by and take that position as the field goes into turn 3. Everyone now tempting fate on the outside. Dallin Murdy clicks off the 2nd lap. Cameron Starry in the 8J giving him a good chase into turn number 1. He'll lose ground on him halfway through the corner. Murdy going to open up that advantage. Meanwhile, Dusty Blake going after little Larry Robinson. That's for position number 4. Everyone's staying on the outside lane as they enter turn 3.
Getting a little non-typical strung out early on in your Rotella's Italian Bakery stock cars. Dallin Murdy really putting it to him with 4 laps left to go. Cameron Starry in 2nd place, then Mike Stapleton, Larry Robinson. That's the closest battle on the racetrack. Larry Robinson in the white, 53R. That is Big Haas.
Robinson able to keep the spot from Blake right now. But Dallin Murray doing a great job. Dallin, the defending winner of this race here at I-80 Speedway. Of course, he destroyed his first car in the season down at the Belleville High Base. We got trouble. Little Larry Robinson and Dusty Blake get together. They both catch the wall in turn number 3. Robinson stuck against the wall, and it looks like he's a bit hot under the collar. The caution is going to be out. Little Larry Robinson up against the wall. Red flag coming out, as there was a bit of a flame coming out of the 53 machine. They're going to go out there and make sure Little Larry's all right. Looks like the fire has put itself out. The safety officials are going down there just to make sure. Robinson, one of our many feature winners in the stock car division this year. Finally got his first win of his career here. Let's take another look at the replay. This was a great battle here. Robinson right behind Stapleton. Blake just got a good run off at turn number 2. Robinson went up to get in the draft, I guess, and yeah, the bumper hooked, and both of them getting to the outside wall pretty hard.
Wow, really hard. And that I put that squarely on the spotter. Should have told Larry he was not clear.
Nope, unfortunately. And then Dusty Blake in the 64 machine. That driver's been in the top 10 in the points for the Stock Car Crown Summer Series for the majority of this season. And that's definitely not going to help his cause as well. That's definitely going to put that team well behind the 8 ball. We still have another round of heat races to go for these drivers, so that is definitely going to hurt their cause. I think they'll still have a decent amount of time to get that car repaired and back going, but it's going to be a tall order for him. It's like Dusty Blake able to keep going. He'll find himself at the tail end, and the caution lights will be out. So once again, Dallin Murdy, your race leader. Here we go. Field will tighten up and they will come to life off of turn number 4. Murdy brings the train off of 4, back underway. Green and white together, so it's going to be a 1-lap dash.
Dallin Murdy, Cameron Sterry. Sterry's been the only one to be able to hang with Dallin Murdy, and that is a very loose term. Murdy's been very fast tonight in heat race number 2. Oh no, Murdy up against the wall. Might have caught it. We got a battle for the race lead off turn number 4. Man. Murdy's got a big run. Dallin Murdy gets the win.
Starry will have to settle for second. Then it's Mike Stapleton, Benji Legg, and Tim Drake from the tail to take home 5th. A great charge there. Give him a round of applause. Your winner, your defending Speedway Motors Cornhusker Classic champion. He hails from Chelsea, Iowa, car number 99X. Give it up for the game changer, Dallin Murdy. On we go. This is what we're going to look at. 7 laps coming your way. Passing points on the line. And your pole setter from Hill City, Kansas. That'll be the 54P of Kyle Pfeiffer on his outside. Guy had a pretty solid run last night at the Charlie Clark Memorial. From Milford, Nebraska, it's the 22S of Shane Stutzman.
Man alive, it's our job to talk about a stacked heat race, but this just makes it easy.
A lot of tough customers.
Run number 2 out of Cozad, Nebraska, it's the 50C. Colton Osborne, his outside out of Carter Lake. That's the 6 of Chance Hollitz.
Row number 3 on the inside from Beatrice, Nebraska. He's the current Stock Car Crown point leader. That'll be the 30 of Jordan Grabowski. On his outside from Jamestown, Kansas, it'll be Austin Carter in the 63C.
Had a heck of a run last night. He'll start inside row number 4 from Collins, Iowa. And the A1A, Austin Kaplan to his outside, the 77 of Jed Williams.
Final row on the inside from Milford, Nebraska. That'll be the 2X of Hunter Wergen on his outside. Not as many decals on that 19J machine from Tame, Iowa. That is Jay Schmidt. Here we go. Caution lights are out. 10 cars for 7 laps. Passing points on the line. Kyle Pfeiffer had a rough go of it last night. Looking for better fortunes tonight. We are green in heat race number 3 of 8 here in round 1. Stutzman just about caught the wall there.
Side by side into turn 1. 3 wide now, 2 deep. Could go 4 wide. Grabowski took a shot. Not able to make it stick. He's going to fall back a few spots.
We got a car around at the bottom. A-Cap going around. Austin Kaplan looks like he's got it back up and running. Will stay green, and it will be Your points runner-up this year here at I-80, Shane Stutzman. He's your leader after 1. Grabowski, big slide shot on Chance Hollins there for the 4th spot. Kyle Pfeiffer able to fend off Colton Osborne for the 2nd position.
Jordan Grabowski in a different car tonight took a hard slam into the outside wall in turns 1 and 2 last night. Completely destroyed that car. Had to go and get his different car, and they got it all put together this afternoon. Grabowski up to 3rd as Shane Stutzman continues to lead.
Grabowski, I believe another one of those Cadillac chassis in that number 30 machine. Doing a great job running in the 3rd spot right now. Shane Stutzman continues to ride up front. Jed Williams able to slip underneath Colton Osborne for position. And Williams able to fend off the likes of Chance Hollins for the 4th spot as they go into turn 1. Hollins going side by side with Williams down the back straightaway. Keep your eyes on him. Hollins goes low. Williams up top. Meanwhile, Grabowski with the slider on Kyle Pfeiffer for the 2nd spot. He'll have the spot. Will he? He will at the line.
Jordan Grabowski from 5th to 2nd. Kyle Pfeiffer on the poles, falling back to 3rd. That's going to hurt his passing points. He's going to have to find something during this break. And for heat race round number 2, as Shane Stutzman gets the signal, 2 laps left to go.
Field continues to fan out across the speedways. Chance Hollins was able to get back around Jed Williams for position. Hollins hanging on to the 4th spot for the time being. Jay Schmidt, the first driver to use that low lane. Everyone right around the top shelf here at the I-80 Speedway. Shane Stutzman, nice run through the middle. He'll drift up the track through 3 and 4. White flag is out. Final trip around the speedway for the Milford, Nebraska driver, the 22S. But Grabowski closing that gap in a big way.
Sugar Shane Stutzman, he's got pressure from Grabo all over his back bumper. Grabowski not able to make it stick. Now he's actually pushing Stutzman into the corner. Grabowski dives hard into turn 3. Slide job by Grabowski. Crossover move by Stutzman. At the line, Grabowski's going to get the win.
55 thousandths the advantage for Grabo over Stutzman. Then it's Kyle Pfeiffer, Chance Hollins, Jay Schmidt. Good run. Actually, Jed Williams. His transponder not responding there. But a great job there on the last lap, scoring the win. Give it up for him, race fans, out of Beatrice, Nebraska. Many times a winner here at I-80 Speedway. Car number 30, Jordan Grabowski.
I'll have to catch him post-race.
It'll be a little while. I think he's got a few markers left to go on that. Looks like we are good to go. Looks like all 9 cars accounted for in this one. So we are ready to tighten it up once again. Rod Richards, good to see him make the trip out here from Madrid, Iowa. Our Canadian out there, Jeremy Swanson, to his outside. We go green in heat race number 4. Good takeoff. Everyone's going into turn number 1 nice and easy. Low side is Rod Richards. Jeremy Swinson, the Canadian, dancing on the cush off at turn number 2. He'll have the race lead down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Elijah Siebenberger settles into position number 3. And you've got, I believe, the 4A of Brian Seabold back there. Lap number 1 will go to Swanson. Jacob Dale actually in that 02 machine, so driving this the second Toot Motorsports number 67 entry. He's got the 02 on the side. Meanwhile, Elijah Siebenberger looking to the inside of Rod Richards. That's for the 2nd spot as they go through 3 and 4. Siebenberger, your winner last night in the Charlie Clark Memorial, but Richards fends him off at the line.
Jeremy Swanson continues to lead down the backstretch. Rod Richards then, last night's a feature winner in the VP Racing Fuels Charlie Clark Memorial. The 66Z, Elijah Siebenberger holding on to 3rd, but Dahl's all over him on the low side.
Meanwhile, Dustin Ray, after starting at the tails, worked his way to 5th, and he'll... Oh,
does it fit? It will. Wow.
Let's say it won't fit. Mama said make it fit as they go into turn number 3, side by side there with Jacob Dale. On the outside, Ray will scoot by this time. He'll make the pass official, move the 19R of Ray to 4th.
I thought Mama said knock you out. She said make it fit?
Oh, now it's you making the references.
Mama
now.
says a lot, and we listen.
Ray right now in the 4th position, going after last night's winner, Elijah Siebenbergen. Meanwhile, it's all behind the Canadian, Jeremy Swanson, showing him what for. 2 laps to go.
Siebenbergen looking to the low side of Richards, trying to get some grip. It's going to be a 3-car battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Siebenbergen slides up in front of Ray, just barely makes it fit. Ray dives to the inside of Siebenbergen, goes high.
White flag out this time. Dustin Ray and Siebenbergen having it out for the 3rd spot. Ray will have it as they cross the line. Meanwhile, Jeremy Swanson just about halfway back to Saskatchewan by now, telling the guys it's about time you get on the load pedal now.
Battle for the 3rd spot again, down the backstretch. 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. At a turn 4, Jeremy Swanson's going to get the win, but at the line, Elijah Siebenbergen steals 2nd.
14 thousandths of a second over Dustin Ray. It's Rod Richards and Jacob Dale. But give it up for your heat race winner, a solid run. He hails from up north, from Estevan, Saskatchewan, Canada. Car number 68, Jeremy Swanson. Tough customer, I should say, from Cozad, Nebraska. Normally competes over at the Dawson County Raceway.
Hey, I heard we're going to have Chad Dolan singing the national anthem for us next weekend.
Really?
Yeah. He will close out the live national anthem singing at I-80 Speedway next Saturday night. The Chad Dolan.
You know, Chad was actually in a stock car the last couple of weeks.
I did know that.
Yeah, he raced over in Colorado.
Yeah.
Where's the car here, Chad? Come on. I still need to get on. I still need to see if I can get my Hall of Fame tickets too.
Oh, to the Nebraska Auto Racing Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I sure do. Need to get a couple.
Green flag is coming out once again. Stiskel and Newell leading them to the green flag. Stiskel's going to have the advantage going into turn number 1.
I was going to say, well, it was Stiskel leading him. Newell drops like a rock to
the
the tail.
Car goes around.
That's Aiken. Oh, and Werdeman misses the 17B of Hosing. Wow.
We're still rolling, but they threw the caution. I fully expected to have a parking lot in turn 2. Somehow, everybody avoids.
Excellent piece of driving by everyone there, so hopefully we can stack the field up again and try it one more time. Let's take a look on the replay, see what happened here. Aiken had a good run going into turn number 1 and just lost it right in front of Lowenstein. Came down the track and got into Hosing, actually. Kurt Drake narrowly missed it, and Werdeman just able to scoot by on the inside to miss both of them. Another great catch by the Advantage Racing crew. So we'll get everyone situated.
I'm going to have to take a break, go down and get myself a Nebraska's best pork tenderloin sandwich. I'm a little hungry up here.
Well, the hits just keep on coming here. Off of 4, we'll try it again. Green flag back in the air. Good takeoff on the 714 of Scott Stiskel. They'll bring us into turn number 1. Brad Derry forces Lowenstein's hand going into turn number 1. Lowenstein trying to battle back on the inside. Not going to happen there. Derry will have the 2nd spot. Has to go down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Steve Aiken hanging on to that 4th spot over Hosing as they go into turn number 3. Oh, and he lost it again, this time on the opposite end.
All by himself.
Ah.
Didn't see anybody around him that would have helped him go around.
Sheesh, a tough break there. So the race goes from bad to worse for the 7A out of Cozad.
That does mean a lot to me. Ben Hosing in 4th and Kurt Drake, your top 5.
I'll say the honey means a lot too.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
My bees worked hard all winter long.
Well, now I know what the buzz is about.
Oh, boy.
There we go. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. We are back to green with the Stock Cars Heat Race number 5 back up to speed and back to business. Stiskel going to the top shelf to defend the line from Brad Derry. Meanwhile, Ben Hosing looked to the inside of Dylan Lowenstein to try to pick him off for 3rd. Not going to happen. Lowenstein will have the 3rd spot as they go to turn number 3. Side by side again as Hosing ready to press the issue one more time. Off of turn number 4, Lowenstein will hang on to 3rd as they cross.
Scott Stiskel and Brad Deary going at it. Deary's got a nose to the inside quarter panel of Stiskel. Can he get the run off the corner? They're side by side down the backstretch. Drag race down the backstretch into turn number 3. Stiskel's going to have the advantage now going through turns 3 and 4.
Well, it could be an all for naught. Maybe Darren Werdeman able to get the car turned back around. Thank you very much, Darren. Let's throw a few more greenbacks to that driver.
Deary is working all over the back bumper of Scott Stiskel, trying to get him to move out of the way. Deary now's got a better nose going into turn number 3.
Here we go. Stiskel and Deary having it out for the top spot. Off at turn number 4, Deary, your 2022 track champion here at I-80, going toe-to-toe with Stiskel. 19 thousandths of a second in favor of Stiskel that time by. This time Deary scoots by.
Deary showed him a right rear like he's a sprint car driver going into turn number 1. Takes the race at lead going into turns 3 and 4. 3 laps left to go now, 2 laps left to go for Brad Deary, who started back in the 6th position.
Top shelf, still the place to be for these stock cars on the outside lane. Cushion still getting pushed up. It's not quite to the wall yet. It's about a car width and a half, or at least a car width going in to turn number 1. It's a little bit closer in turns 3 and 4. This time around, white flag out this time from Travis Meyer. 4/10 of a mile to go for the Milkman. Brad Deary continues to be your leader.
Final time, heat race number 5 in your Rotella's Italian Bakery stock cars. Little single file strung out on the final lap. No real challenges out on the speedway. Brad Deary, after battling with Scott Stiskel for so many laps, going to come to the checkered flag. He'll get heat race number 5's win.
Stiskel will settle for second. Then it's Dylan Lowenstein coming home third. Ben Hosing, good run for the 17B. He'll take 4th. And then it's Kurt Drake to round out the top 5. But give it up for him, race fans. Your heat race winner here in heat number 5, your 2022 I-80 Speedway track champion. From Bedford, Iowa, it's the 37D. Give it up for the Milkman, Brad Deary. It looks like Eric Walker in the 91. Jeff Ware will tag the rear course. Jeff Ware, he's won a couple of big hobby stock features in the past here.
Yep.
It's been kind of hit. His luck has kind of been hit or miss here at I-80 Speedway. Sometimes he's in victory lane. Sometimes he parks it on the trailer early. Hopefully Ware, a lot of potential for passing points for that 83 out of Columbus, Nebraska. But it's going to be the black and silver 49, Ryan Harris. He'll have control of the pace. They come to life off a 4. We go green in heat race number 5. A lot of, dare I say, tough customers in this one.
I think you would dare say.
I did say.
You don't say. Did you say?
I did, and I will again, as Tyler Baribeau
I bet you will.
has the race lead going into turn number 3. How about Randy Brands right through the middle of 3 and 4, but it's going to be the driver out of GI, Tyler Baribeau, your leader after 1.
Tyler Baribeau starting to pull away. We got 2 cars getting together. Will we stay green?
How about Cody Williams in that hatchback in the 77? He's worked his way up to 3rd right now, going after Ryan Harris. Meanwhile, we got trouble in the backstretch. Randy Brands, hot shoe out of Boyden, Iowa, taking it trackside, will stay green. Meanwhile, the battle's still on for second between Ryan Harris and Cody Williams.
Tyler Baribeau took the race lead early, started outside pole position, and he is pulling away with authority.
Oh, Dylan Richards getting a little closer comfort there with Cody Williams as they go into turn number 1. Williams staying to the low side. Richards on the outside in the 24R. Keep your eyes on him. Side by side for position number 3 as they enter bottom lane. Goes to the 77 to Williams. Richards will stick to his guns on the outside lane. At the line, new 3rd place runner Dylan Richards in 24R.
Dylan Richards, one of these young men that have came out of the Sport Compact division, ran hobby stocks the last couple of years and picked up the honor this year of being the IMCA National Hobby Stock Points Champion. Moving into the stock car class this weekend, competed out here last night, had a decent running for only his first, what you said, 3rd or 4th time being in a stock car.
Yeah, I think actually made his first start down in Hays, Kansas last week, and looks like he's getting comfortable with that car, running in the 3rd spot. Now we got A little bit of contact there between Cody Williams and Todd Giroux. That could allow Jeff Ware to pick them both off. White flag out this time. Tyler Baribeau putting in a great performance in the 14 junior. Driver out of Grand Island, Nebraska. I believe that's a B&B chassis. Demon decals on the side of that 14 junior. He'll take it down the backstretch for the final time. And one, dare I say, tough customer from Grand Island, Tyler Baribeau, wire to wire to take heat race number 5. Ryan Harris will be second, then it'll be Dylan Richards. At the line for 4th, it was Todd Giroux over Jeff Ware. That was a tight one there. We give it up for him, race fans. Looks like he missed the scale, but he will go back and make it official. The driver out of Grand Island, Nebraska, car number 14 junior, that is Tyler Baribeau. On the pole from Murdoch, Nebraska. Picked up the win at the Speedway Motors Night at the races here at I-80 earlier this year. From Murdoch, Nebraska, it's the 5B and Matt Boucher. On his outside from Bagley, Iowa, driving Josh Most, number 92 tonight. That is going to be Double B, Brock Badger.
We're number 2 to the inside from Platte City, Nebraska. It's going to be the 10A, Austin Bronner on his outside. Out of Harlan, the 19Z, Zeke Hillgardner.
3rd row on the inside. Another hot shoe out of Creston, Iowa. That'll be the 55. That is Steve Churchill. On his outside, a longtime veteran from Corning, Iowa. Driving the 14, that is Tim Cooney.
Row number 4 to the inside, Adam Beatrice, the Spirit of 76. That is Lance Borgman on his outside. The 72H from Menlo, Iowa. That is Micah Hildebon.
Well, close but no cigar.
Who?
Micaiah Heidelbaugh.
What did I say?
I have no idea. I lost it. Final starter from Hays, Kansas. That will be the 250. That is Tathan Burkhart.
Well, we all know I never had it. So
a lot of tough names in the central Iowa area.
What? Michael
Micaiah.
Micaiah.
Yeah, there's 2 I's.
And what the last name?
Heidelbaugh.
Heidelbaugh.
There you go.
We're just going to call him Heidelbaugh.
Here we go. Green flag is out. There's only one I in that phrase. And right off the bat, Brock Badger is going to have the race lead in the 92X. Normally that's Josh Most's machine. 3 wide there. Here goes Tim Cooney on the outside. Wily veteran out of Corning, Iowa, here to play. 3 wide again as they go to turn number 3. Almost 4 wide. They almost collected Austin Bronner. Lap 1 goes to Brock Badger.
Brock Badger, Matt Boucher, Austin Bronner. That's your top 3 breakaway. Steve Churchill now makes his way up into the 4th spot. Churchill picked up a feature win a couple of weeks back at I-80 Speedway.
Yeah, I believe won on championship night. Meanwhile, Zeke Hillgardner, good run to the 19Z, looking to the inside. Something got loose on the 19Z. Wow, everyone was able to catch themselves. Great job there.
Boy, Steve Churchill had to have a little bit of a heart attack there because it looked like they were both going into the outside wall, but somehow Cooney was able to hold on to it.
Unfortunately, Hillgardner's going to lose a couple of spots down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Churchill's worked his way to 4th. Cooney is 5th. And then it's the 72H of Micaiah Heidelbaugh working his way up to position number 6 in that 72H.
Battle for the race lead. Matt Boucher's taking a look to the outside. He's got the momentum run down the backstretch. Matt Boucher, junior race leader, down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Boucher will come out of turn number 4, get the signal of 3 laps left to go. It's a 3-car dance for the lead.
And it's 3 Bs up front. Boucher, Badger, and Bronner. How about it?
That's a beautiful enunciation, my friend.
Gotta loving that.
Really bamming those Bs.
Be very afraid of these drivers. And right now, Churchill hanging on. Churchill's doing, I see what you did there. As 2 to go signal coming out. Matt Boucher, like I mentioned before, picked up the big win at the Speedway Motors night at the races here at I-80 back in late August, and now he's got a challenge. Here comes Badger, show him the right front. Little touch there, Badger goes low. Boucher staying to the outside lane, white flag coming out this time, 0.4 of a mile to go. Who's it gonna be the next time by?
Final time, Matt Boucher squirts out with a good run out of turn number 4 on the high side. Badger's not done yet. See if Badger drifts up the racetrack, closes the door. He won't. Boucher is there on the outside. All the while, Austin Bronner just waiting for one of these 2 cars to make a mistake. Badger now's got a shot. Does he slide up and pull the slide job? Won't need to at the line.
Oh, he missed it. Boucher got it.
Matt Boucher got it done.
By 38 thousandths over Badger. It's Austin Bronner, Steve Churchill, Tim Cooney. Great race there. Give him a round of applause, race fans. That was got to be the best finish of the night. From Murdoch, Nebraska, car number 5B. Let him hear you, race fans. Matt Boucher. I know Tyler's got to have a lot of fans over back at the Dawson County Raceway. That's his home speedway. Hopefully a lot of them are tuning into the AdvantageRacing.tv broadcast and cheering on their favorites. A lot of great drivers from the Sand Hills making their way out here.
A lot of drivers making their way through all around the Midwest to come out and race tonight. 321 cars. You ever worked a race with that many cars? Well,
outside maybe the Turkey Chase.
I was going to say the Turkey Chase.
Here we go. Final heat of round number 1 for the stock cars. Right to work.
Ryan, we already established you don't count.
Here, off we go through 1 and 2. Weekly. Oh, looks like he may have had maybe a little bit of a tag, but just lost the handle there. Tough break there. Driver out of Loop City, Nebraska. We'll see if he can loop it back around.
I knew it was coming.
Well, I'll tell you what wasn't coming.
Caution out on the speedway.
That's the one thing that wasn't coming, getting it looped around in time. Top break there, the 46 of Dustin Weekly.
Oh, Anthony, I messaged you the results now for the Bragging Right late models.
Oh, did
Robbie Jorgensen is your points leader. Sterling Perkins in second. Jesse Sobbing in third. Matt Hasse in fourth. Chase Brown in fifth. Zach Zeitner in sixth. Jake Bridge in seventh. Drew Baker in eighth. Jimmy Judd in ninth. And Jenna Johnson, your 10th in points.
Well, we're taking a look one more time at the Advantage Racing replay right there. Looks like may just caught a bit of the slick there in turns 1 and 2. That sent the 44 of Weekly around. So we'll try it again. Again, that's still after round 1. We still have another round of racing to go here at the I-80 Speedway. Always love these Silver Dollar National double heat races.
Yeah, I know drivers actually do enjoy this format because it's, they watch it on the big stage of the Silver Dollar Nationals and then they get to experience it on the big stage at the Cornhusker Classic. So it's a lot of fun for these guys to do this.
Here we go. Green is up. And Josh Sousa trying to make the trip down from Minnesota. Worth his while. Off of turn number 2, the race in MD. Dr. Nick Steyer trying to make a house call early. Here comes the Dominator. TJ Milkey forcing the issue on the low side. Great run for the 77. Up the hill he goes to take the line away. And it'll be Milkey the leader after 1. What a hornet's nest behind him.
Nick Steyer is a sandwich in a 2x2 battle going down Bob Kaziski Boulevard. Man. Now they're 3 wide. This is the race of the night so far.
Oh, I thought they were going to go 4 or even 5 wide. We saw a bit of that last night. Casey Woken winning the track championship over at Dawson County Raceway in Lexington, Nebraska earlier this year. Woken doing a great job holding down the 3rd spot in that slider chassis. Number 35 JW. Oh, not good, not good. Sousa goes around and he collects Max Harder. Harder had nowhere to go. Caution out.
So the caution comes out again and woes things up.
I think right now, Sousa and Harder, right now, they're just exchanging where are you guys going to eat after the race is there.
Was that your number 1?
Well, I'll say, no, Cubbies is that way.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Well, top right there, Max Harder, the 34 machine. Well, they're trying to unhook. So it's going to be an early heat race departure for both Harder and Sousa as we take a look at the replay here. I think Sousa just may have lost it going into turn number 1 right there. It's tight. Yeah, I think Josh looks like caught that slick spot.
Coming out of green, or coming back to the green flag real quick. We had to cut that replay short.
But I think we got the gist of it. back underway here at I-80. Scott Davis and the 81D trying to take the fight to TJ Milkey. Look at that, you got Nebraska, you got Iowa, and you got Kansas in the top 3. Good run there. Davis on the low side of Milkey for the race lead at the line. Timing and scoring has Scott Davis by about 400ths.
4 laps left to go now, 3.5 laps to go. Down the backstretch they go. 3-car breakaway for the race lead. Scott Davis, TJ Milkey, and Casey Woken.
Off of 4 this time. Bottom lane still favoring the 81D of Davis as they cross the line. As TJ Milkey continues to ride in that second spot. Casey Woken right in his tire tracks in turn number 1. Woken trying to diamond it off of turn number 2. Gets a run, but not enough to pull ahead of Milkey just yet as they go into 3.
Side by side, Casey Woken working the low side, turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Woken's gonna get the spot. He's up to second.
And now a lot of drivers taking to the low side now. Milkey and Woken gonna join Davis on the low side, saying like, hey, we saw what you were doing. What's down here? What's it about? Right now, Davis showing them.
Big movers at the front of the pack. Scott Davis started 8th, currently leading. Casey Woken started 7th, currently 2nd.
White flag out this time, 0.4 of a mile to go, and now Woken's back to the outside lane. He thinks there's still something out there, and for good reason. Here comes the 35 J-Dub. On the outside, he pokes ahead of Davis going into 3. Side by side, who gets back here first? Race fans off of turn number 4 at the line. Give it to Woken.
Casey Woken picks up the last lap pass for the win.
Scott Davis, TJ Milkey, Nick Steyer, and Tyler Easterday will round out the top 5. But how about it? Give it up for him, race fans. Your winner, coming to us from Norton, Kansas, the 35 JW, your 8th and final heat race winner in round 1, Casey Woken.